So here's a job description. I've written a job description. The
Okay.
job description is for a service designer with programming background. I hand the job description over to my HR department. My HR department looks at the job description and says, no, you can't have both. You're going to have to choose one
Mm.
or the other. Those kind of people don't exist. I go back and I say, okay, maybe what I need to do is to write a job description that talks about the problem I'm trying to solve and
Mm.
the skills that I need without putting any titles on it at all. And I send that back to the HR department. The HR department says, no, there's no way we can hire for that because it doesn't have a job description that we can actually kind of put to a recruiter and get anywhere. And I finally get one and I'm actually going to get it through the system, and it winds up on legal's desk. And legal says, this job description is so vague, we can't actually do any hiring because it might be considered to be discrimination. It's too woolly, You need to have 17 things that everybody can be evaluated against. Do you actually have the degree, the MBA? Do you
Oh
have
my
the right
gosh.
number of years of experience? Can we actually find the reason why we didn't interview you? And this is totally new. So, and what we try to do on the Wicked podcast is give our enterprise listeners examples on what they need to do. So, how do you change not just the identity side, which you're working on brilliantly? How do you change the enterprise side so they can get a better grasp on doing it and not fall afoul of those people don't exist or legal doesn't allow it, etc.?
Oof, yeah. Again, this is reshaping mindsets and it's cultural shift as well internally that companies need to realize the value of hybrid talent in addition to specialists and generalists and administrators and however they're defining their hierarchies and structures. But it is sort of that epiphany that needs to happen internally in the culture. One example, I saw this amazing job post recently by Jump Associates. I think they're more of like a design agency, innovation organization. And right away, the title, so they had a title for this role. It was called Innovation Strategist. And the first line of the job description said, are you a hybrid thinker? So they literally
Mm.
called out hybridity. But then the meat of the job description talked about we're looking with someone who has an MBA, but also understands anthropology and has, this background in, engineering or whatever. They literally called out different domains and identities within the post. I thought it was fascinating. They were so bold and really embracing this idea that there can be people that exist like that anymore. It's not as far-fetched as it once might have seemed because
Mm.
people go back for degrees and they change careers and they want to change domains and industries. So I think it's how do we push back, right, to your HR and to your legal person with examples and evidence of I'm not out of my mind trying to hire a person like this that's multifaceted. Actually, other organizations are doing it, and here's why they're doing it and doing it well. And they're getting the talent that we actually need. So they're competing with us because people want to go work for them instead. Yeah, I'd really encourage just trying to work and have, some conversations or even trainings about the future is hybrid and here's what it looks like.